What's going on, Animal Crossing fans? My name is Blaze, and today I thought we'd take another trip down memory lane as a follow-up to the last video that I did for you, where I did a town tour of my GameCube Animal Crossing town. And today we're going to follow that up with the Wild World, the DS version, and a town tour of my oh-so-long-ago town that I made, back when I was just so young. So young. We're going to get right into that. Let's go ahead and change to the correct frames here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my last video. I think that it was a fun video to record and go back to that time when Animal Crossing was fresh and new. This is the follow-up to Animal Crossing. And I understand it was going to be wildly different when it originally was going to come out. They made some changes and adjustments to the game. Which some I think were for the best and some I think were not so much, but we'll talk about some of those as I go through the town here. To be fair, I don't remember anything about this town. I think I played Animal Crossing Wild World for probably about 6 months, and I didn't really play Animal Crossing again for a long time. I think really until New Leaf came out. This was the game that I liked. I liked the follow-up, and there are some things that I didn't like about this game, which I'll talk about a little bit later. But for the most part, I did like the game. It was a fun game. And we're going to talk to some of my villagers here, and I'm sure they're going to tell me how long I've been away. I checked in on this town, I want to say last year. But I did it by extracting the save file and playing it on an emulator. So this cartridge, I have not logged into the game on this cartridge in probably about 10 years, probably 14 years by now. But we're gonna check and see, and we're gonna walk around the town a little bit and see what's going on with the villagers and the town. There's weeds everywhere, of course, because I just haven't been here. So good morning. I'm gonna continue. I forgot that this game uses the bottom screen more than the top screen. I totally forgot about that, which is not really a big deal. I didn't like that they did that. I like the way New Leaf did it a lot better, but that wasn't even one of my biggest complaints. I'll talk about the 4 things I didn't like about this game in a minute, but that's my character. For those of you who caught the name, I left it on there for a long time, so maybe that's my name, maybe it's not, but it's not my name. As you can see, my town name is Hazard. Which is a reference to a really old song that I know none of you know about. If you can tell me the name of the person who who wrote the song, I'll pin the first person who says that in at the top of the comments, because it's so obscure. It's super duper obscure. So alright, so this is the town of Hazard. Oh no, Resetti says I reset. I must have reset. I don't remember. The last time I played, I must have just turned it off or something. So, just you punk. Dang, Resetti. Save first and then and only then turn the power off. How many times I gotta tell you that? Hey, you doing this on purpose? Are you maybe turning the power off without saving for laughs? You want to get the crazy mole out here and see what he says next. That's it. This entertains you, punk? You think this is funny, a little stand-up mole? I saw that, kid. You rolled your eyes at me. You do think this is a joke. Ha! I know I've been with the Reset Intervention Bureau since the family took over. I gotta say, though, I ain't never had to deal with a nut job like you. Dang! It's okay. I've been trained. It just means I gotta lose the gloves and get serious. I may even hit the gym and go a few rounds with my cousin, Vicious Volvini. See if you want to keep resetting after I bounce a couple mole elbows off you. For the time being, though, you get to tell me how sorry you are. Alright, no feedback. We're good to go. I'm going to give you an apology, and you're going to repeat it back to me. You get it wrong, I know you ain't serious, and you get to say it again. Yeah, that's a good one. You ready? Here goes. I'm so dumb. Oh my god! You have to actually say, I'm so dumb. I forgot about this. This is probably like one of the worst things Nintendo ever made you do. Wow. Do I have to be grammatically correct too? I can't remember. Um, I totally forgot about... I've never experienced Resetti in New Leaf. I hear he's a lot more tame now. But this game, dude, he didn't care. He didn't give a flack. What was that? I have to... Oh my god. Save, save. I guess you have to be grammatically correct. I'm going to do it the right way, I guess. This is also super degrading and annoying. Because, it just makes this interaction with him a lot longer. And I guess, in some ways, it makes you not want to have to go through it again. So maybe you're less likely to reset. I don't know. But it's weird. What was that? I did it, though. I'm so sorry. I did it. Oh my god, dude. This is... Does he not do this? Does he not accept your apology? Don't tell me I missed it this time. What? That was just lip service? Here goes. I need help. I thought maybe the microphone would do something. What is going on? I'm dirt, period, dirt. I'm doing it right. That's what he said. That's what he said to say, right? Okay. Seriously, no more, okay? This better be the last time I mean it. One last thing. Brush your teeth once in a while, and don't forget to floss too, Moss Mouth. Wow, he's not. He doesn't play around, man. I had to type in like 6 messages. Okay. So here's my town. I guess today's the flea market, so I didn't realize that. I am playing this game on Saturday the 7th, so for me right now, it's actually about 15 days, or 13 days till Animal Crossing before the Switch comes out. But as you're watching this, it should only be about 11 days. So you can see the hat on my head. That hat's going to make a comeback pretty soon because I love that hat. It is the greatest hat in all of Animal Crossing. I'm going to wear it forever, basically. So once I find it in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm going to wear it all the time. So, good, right? Sure you are. You're from Hazard, right? Wow, can tell. Doing research, trying to drum up business, basic stuff. Gotta learn about Hicks. No city folk like you. Whoever, doesn't matter. Fill out this questionnaire. Okay. It's nothing, basic info. Say the first thing in your head, don't think, feel. Okay. Do you know Mr. Red? Short guy, black market, owns a tent. Everybody knows Red. Yes, I do know Red. He's cool. So look, if you could pick a day for him to visit, which one you want? What works? Oh, that's cool. Let's go with Friday. We just know each other from around. Enough about Red. What do you think of me? So, face, mine, what about it? You trust this face? Nah. Busting my chops here. Absolutely busting these puppies. So, no sweat, right? Sure, no sweat. Bang. Wow, gotcha. You want to move on? Yeah, sure, why not? Got a few questions here. 10, actually. Bang. Oh my god. Is it... No, I don't think insurance is positive. If I hurt or sick, I have a plan. I don't have it, yeah. I've been the victim of frauds? No. Oh, I meant to say no. Dang it. Real bad. You got big problems. Want to hear them? Here we go. Know what happens then? Bad things if you have no plan, no safety net. I'm going to be blunt. The profile, you fit it. To a T. You need insurance. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. I sell insurance. Okay. I don't want insurance. Please. Just leave me alone. Let me help you. No. Lyle's not kidding here. This deal is a good deal. I don't want insurance. Leave me alone. You think you get... I should never have spoken to him in the first place. I'm sorry. I meant to do a town tour. This is not a town tour. This is me talking to Lyle for 35 minutes. Having to deal with Rossetti for 10. Leave me alone. You didn't knock the price down at all. Leave me alone. You know, just get out of here, man. I don't even care. I'm going to report you to the Better Business Bureau or whatever. Fine. He's not going to let me go. It's only 3,000, and I don't even play this game anymore, so why do I care? There is a thing floating by up there. Just leave me alone. Thank you. Oh, this game, the controls in this game are really weird, by the way. I forgot, because I'm using the circle pad on the 3DS, but this was on the DS, so the circle pad's acting like a D-pad. It only registers like one direction at a time, so it's really, really weird, like walking around, because it only registers 8 directions. So I'm running through the town real quick. I wanted to hit this, to knock this thing down, but I missed it, I guess, maybe. But this is the town of Hazard. This is the town that I started back in 2006, I believe, when the game first came out. I didn't play the game that much. I know that I played it on a regular basis for about 6 months. Some things happened in my life that kind of made me put the game down, but I think there's a few things about this game that made me stop playing it. And I'll talk about the things I didn't like real quick, just to give you an idea of where my mind was at the time. So, the first thing about this game I didn't like was the graphics. I'm not saying this game is a bad game by any means, just to let you guys know. I don't think this game is a bad game. But the visuals compared to the GameCube were not quite as good, and I feel like on the DS, they were even more grainy. Playing on the 3DS right now, it looks a lot better, but I feel like playing on the DS back then was a little bit harder to see everything because everything was so grainy. So I had a hard time dealing with that initially. And I think that while I was playing this game, I realized that I had already gotten everything. Most of the furniture sets, most of the things that I wanted to collect in the game, I got them in the GameCube version. So when I started playing this game, I was like, I don't think I want to do all that again. And I played the GameCube version for a while, so it wasn't really something that I put down. I played it all the time. But the graphics were one of the first things that made me stop playing, and not because they were bad, but because they were harder to look at than the GameCube version. The next thing I didn't like about this game was it removed the top-down view from the GameCube version and gave you more of a horizon. So as you move forward, the everything kind of comes over the horizon. I did not like that. There's actually a video online by Boundary Break, and they kind of show the camera in different angles in your town. So as you're walking around, you get to see like a different angle. You see that the cylinder, it looks like basically like a Coke can or something. And as you walk around, the cylinder just rotates. And that's not bad. For the DS, they had to do it this way because the DS wasn't really that powerful. So they couldn't do it the same way that the GameCube version did it. Even though I know they tried to do it that way initially. There are screenshots of the beta for Animal Crossing Wild World where it looks very similar, but they never incorporated the same aspects from the GameCube version. They must have changed it for some reason. I wish they didn't. And there's a part of me that wishes in New Horizons that they went back to maybe not necessarily a flat surface, but the curvature wouldn't be as drastic as it is here. They kind of maintained this curvature for a while, and I wasn't a fan. But the other thing I didn't like was you can use touchpad controls, so I can actually touch the screen and move my character around just by touching. I just didn't like that. I didn't like all the action taking place on the bottom screen. I thought that was just kind of a silly gimmick. I'm glad that New Leaf moved it back up to the top screen and lets you do things on the bottom screen like sort your inventory and stuff like that. So I thought that was much cooler. And then the last thing I didn't like about it was that all the holidays were different. They took out all of the real world holidays and did their own thing, which was fine, but I wanted 4th of July back. I wanted, the major holidays to come back. And I think Halloween and Toy Day are still here, but most of the holidays are gone. That was one of the coolest things about Animal Crossing for the GameCube, and they removed all of that. So I didn't enjoy it as much. But I still liked the game for the most part. I'm playing it on the 3DS right now. I feel like it's a better experience than it was when I first started playing it. There were other things that made me quit too. So in the town here, you're gonna see this this little symbol. I designed this and put it out there because I was playing Mario Sunshine at the time. My patterns, the ones that I have in here, are not necessarily super good. I think I went to an Animal Crossing website and took a couple of them. So I've got Knuckles that I can put around town. I've got this Leonardo thing, and this one was weird because I made this for a specific reason. I'll explain that in a few minutes, but. This is a T-shirt design I made, kind of as an apology to a girl that I was dating, but I'll explain that a little bit later. So here we've got my inventory. There's letters and stuff, just like you would have in Animal Crossing. I don't think you have to send off your letters anymore. I think you can actually just give them to Blathers and or your fossils, I mean. You can just give him to Blathers and he'll inspect them right then and there. We're going to talk to a few of these villagers and see what they have to say. If you want the paper, tough. I don't get it delivered. Never met you before. It's Chief. Get your own darn paper. Okay, Chief. Thank you. I'm not even sure how many characters are in this game. Can I check my map? Nan, Walker, Tank, Lucky, Gabby, Octavian, and Amelia are the only ones I haven't talked to. One of the other things that's kind of bad about this game, it's a slight annoyance, is that when you go into your menu, let's say you want to move something, so you grab the white pansies and you want to move just to a different spot in your inventory. When you want to switch back to using the D-pad, like, it seems like it's fine, but whenever you want to switch back and forth, you have to, you have to do it twice. Like, if I want to close this, I have to press B twice, which is annoying. And if I want to switch to the touchpad, I have to touch the screen twice. It's just weird. I didn't like that all that much. I never really got used to it. I know some of you think this is one of the best Animal Crossing games, and I'm not denying that is true. It probably is one of the best Animal Crossing games. I just didn't spend a whole lot of time with it. I'm going to talk to a couple of the villagers here and see how many months I've been away, because I know that they have something to say about it. I really didn't do a whole lot to this town, and I wish I had done more. I think I put the Leonardo thing there. I wasn't doing any kind of themes. I wasn't doing anything special. The town was if I was doing this town again today, I would probably do something a little bit more true to the song this town is based on, but it's not necessarily. It might be like more of a mystery or something like that. I just don't think that the town name fits this type of a town. It was more of like Ica Town. If you guys remember that from Animal Crossing New Leaf, there was like a mystery behind what was going on in Ica Town. I would probably do something like that today if I was remaking this town, but I don't really want to do that because it's just kind of... It's a long story, but here we've got Amelia. Please take your time. What do you think? Oh, this is the flea market. Okay, that's why they won't tell me. I don't want anything from here. So I guess they're all just going to be outside or something. Or they're going to be inside their houses if they're selling something, but they might be outside. I need to find the rhino guy that was outside earlier. So the reason I stopped playing this game, the main reason I stopped playing this game, and I mentioned it a second ago, was I was dating somebody at the time. Like, I met this girl shortly after I started playing this game, and we kind of fell in love with each other. Everything was going really well, and we played this game together on a regular basis. At some point, she just kind of stopped talking to me, and it was really hard for me to start to play this game again because it just wasn't... I did things in this game that I wanted her to see, and when she cut ties with me, it was really hard to play because I knew those things were still here. I thought maybe I'd see her again, and I didn't want to touch anything. I don't know. It was a weird situation. I'm not insanely happy about it. It kind of hurt, but I turned away from the game, from Animal Crossing as a series for a while because of it. And this one just happened to be the one that was out at the time, so I just kind of stopped playing it. So I just met Gabby for the first time. That's cool. And this is the other guy. I think he's been in my town before. Tank. No. Wow. So he's also new. Everyone's new. Everybody must have moved out. Oh, there's Octavian. What's up, dude? I was digging in my couch and found this creepy old letter. Next time you find you're stuck talking to someone, yell, "Leave me alone," and take out your net. Okay? You know, I think that's what I like best about it. Okay. Tell me anything. So he's not going to tell me how long I've been away. Here's your question. How am I feeling? Angry. You really don't know me or understand me. Nope, not at all. Pay more attention from now on, sucker. Okay. Sorry, Octavian. Didn't realize you were going to be upset. Yeah, so I didn't play City Folk all that much. I played this game for just a little bit of time, and I got a little bit, I guess, tired of collecting everything because I'd already done that a couple of times in Animal Crossing Population Growing. So when it comes to like bugs and fish, like I felt like I'd already done all that stuff. When it comes to furniture sets, I felt like I'd already done all that stuff, so I just didn't want to do it all again. And then, of course, I had some abandonment issues back then, too, with someone who I enjoyed playing the game with. But, I mean, you know, it was a long, long time ago. The game looks great. Looking back at it now, I feel like I would like it now. But, it's just weird, you know? It's weird to look back at it and think, you know, this is just how it is. So this is the post office. There's the recycling bin. I'll show my house off real quick before I sign off. I don't want to make the video too long. The town hall is different than what we remember it. I saw this building and thought, oh, I know what to expect, but it's not quite what I expected because it's totally different. Let's go check out my house. I'm willing to bet there is a ton of clutter in the house. Because I feel like I just didn't do anything with it. So let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure that it's as cluttered as the GameCube version, if not more. Oh, I have roaches. Oh, the modern stuff. Yeah, I was collecting the modern stuff, and that was one of the sets specifically that I was like, man, I'd already had all the modern stuff. I don't want to have to get it all again. So that was annoying. I think you could actually like put stuff in here too. Is that right? Oh yeah, it had a storage system like the like New Leaf does. I have a lot of stuff. It's actually a different type of storage system though. It's really different. It's only got what is that? 15 spots per symbol. That's weird. Ah, Tank is here. Great. My birthday cake is right here. For my birthday in October, I got Ribot's picture as well. Let's see what's in these other rooms. I must not have upgraded my house all the way either. Yeah, I definitely did not do that. Looks like just some random stuff in here. Nothing really too bad. Nothing too cluttered, but could be better. Over here, I think I have an upstairs and no basement. Oh, robot stuff. For some reason, I always get the robot stuff first. I actually have, that was one of my first sets in New Leaf also. But I almost always get the robot stuff, like it's going out of style. They just want to give it to me so quickly. We'll check out upstairs too, see what's up there. Get out of the way. It's a little slower too. I think the movement's not as fluid as it was in the other games. This is just random stuff. I don't have anything up here. I'm not even sure what I was thinking about doing because it all looks so boring. But this was the game where all the characters that you created in this game shared one house. I didn't like that either. I think that was kind of a silly thing to add in. But I'm surprised this guy's not leaving my house. I have cockroaches everywhere. He's just hanging out. He doesn't even care. I want your blue lava lamp. What kind of deal can you break me? I'm gonna ask you for 10,000 bells. What do you think? I use money bags as dumbbells or something? Can't you cut me a deal? Okay. You got it. Why have you got to be chintzy? What's chintzy? No deal for you. It's free? Oh man, you didn't say it was free. What does chintzy mean? Hold up. We have to look this up real quick. I've never heard this word before. Is this like insulting or something? Cheap and of poor quality. Oh my god, dude. He just called me cheap and of poor quality. Wow, dude. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. We'll check out one last place on the map here to see what... I want to check out I think the museum, because I don't even know how many fish and bugs I have right now. If this guy sells me insurance again, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah, I didn't play Animal Crossing City Folk all that much either. Because of, I guess, other games were out, and I didn't... Like, I loved Animal Crossing, but... I remember playing it, and I remember thinking... I didn't like the motion controls, but you didn't have to use them, so... There really wasn't any reason for me not to enjoy it. But I think it was very much the same as the GameCube version. It was like a mix of GameCube and... GameCube and DS. So that's kind of why I didn't like it as much. But overall, it was fine. Overall, this is the one that has the observatory, though. So this is the introduction of Celeste in the observatory, And probably the coolest thing about Animal Crossing Wild World is that Celeste has an observatory. I really, really want her to get it back in Animal Crossing New Horizons because it makes total sense, and I want there to be real constellations and all that stuff. So, in this game, you can make your own constellations, which was a terrible idea because people were just making inappropriate things all the time. I made a happy face right here. That's one constellation, but really these are all just like 3 constellations. There's a Big Dipper I put up there. What is that? Inky? My friend made that. My friend made Inky in his town. I just happened to get it. So, I mean, it is what it is. I do want her to get this back, though, because I think her observatory is the coolest thing that went away. It's the best thing that we can have back, basically. And let me check on my fish and bugs real quick, because I don't think I have that many. Yeah, I'm missing at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9. It's not too bad. I don't have any interest in getting them back, though, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 bugs that I'm missing. There's also the roost here where you'll see KK Slider perform on Saturday nights, which is kind of cool. He has his own little stage here. You can get coffee if you want it, but now he performs in Club LOL, so I think I would have preferred him to play here, or just in your town somewhere, but it's all good. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me. If you do want to see more about Animal Crossing New Leaf, I would definitely do more if you'd like to see it. Just hit like and subscribe. Post in the comments whatever your thoughts are about Animal Crossing Wild World. Again, I haven't played this game in a long time. I only played it for a little while, and I didn't play it that much because I felt like it was very much the same as the GameCube game. So for those of you that enjoyed it, I'm sorry I didn't enjoy it as much. It is still a wonderful game, but I feel like I already did everything in population growing, and transitioning over to this game was not much different for me. So, but anyway, thanks guys. Thanks everybody for coming by and watching the video. Hit like, subscribe, comment down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. The same username, L3LAYZE. And I'll be back with more Animal Crossing content. We are doing the Villager Battle Royale tonight on, well, actually, that'll be up tomorrow probably. We're doing that on Saturday. We did that on Saturday, and that video will be up tomorrow probably. So definitely check that out. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.